Hello, my name is Chelsea Likely, and this is my diversity book review for CE 506 Literature for Early Childhood Education. The first book I chose was Uniquely Wired, a story about autism and its gifts. It is written by Julia Cook, illustrated by Anita Dufala, and for the genre, it is a fiction story. This book is a great story that I believe parents, teachers, and counselors can use to help teach kids tolerance and acceptance when meeting children living with autism spectrum disorder. This book has beautiful illustrations and tips added to the end of the book to help kids understand the message of the story. Uniquely Wired is about a little boy by the name of Zach who has autism. Zach used to be obsessed with trains, but now he is obsessed with watches. He owns hundreds of watches and is quick to tell everyone everything about them. Because Zach has autism, he sometimes responds to the world around him in unconventional ways. As Zach describes his point of view, young readers gain a better understanding of his behaviors and learn valuable lessons about patience, tolerance, and understanding. For this story, I chose an activity that shows each child is unique in their very own special way. Each student will get to choose their own unique fingerprint. They will write a few sentences about what makes them different from everyone else. Students can choose to write in crayon, marker, and/or colored pencil of any color to make their fingerprint stand out. A great cross-curricular lesson to tie into this lesson is science, and how everyone has their own special fingerprint that makes them unique for everyone all around the world. Even identical twins are different. Students can then explain their fingerprints to the class, explaining what makes them unique and stand out from the rest. The first multicultural story I chose was Child of the Civil Rights Movement. This book is written by Paula Young Shelton and Raoul Collin. The genre is children's nonfiction literature. I chose this story because with everything happening in the world today, I feel children may be a little confused about what is going on and why many people around the world are protesting for justice and peace. Child of the Civil Rights Movement is a great book to set the scene for them. This book received the Bank Street College of Education Best Children's Book of the Year award. The author, Paula Young Shelton, was the daughter of civil rights activist Andrew Young. She brings a child's unique perspective to an important chapter in America's history. Paula grew up in the Deep South in a world where whites had and blacks did not, with an activist father and a community of leaders surrounding her like Martin Luther King Jr. Paula watched and listened to the struggles, eventually joining with her family and thousands of others in the historic march from Selma to Montgomery. A great activity to do before the read of this story or after is to teach students about equality and diversity. It's important to let young children know that we may look different from the outside, but from the inside, we are all the same. Using brown and white eggs, M&Ms, a red, yellow, and green apple to show that their outer appearances look different, but once you get a good look inside, they all look the same. Hey, children can even have a snack after this activity. The second multicultural story I chose was Kitchen Dance. It is written and illustrated by Maurie J. Manning, and it is also a fiction story. Kitchen Dance is a fun Spanish book that reads like poetry. The art moves with subdued tones to hot tropical colors. As you turn each page, you can hear the music playing and changing from a Spanish pop ballad to a hot tango, then into a cozy lullaby. The story even teaches a few Spanish words along the way, like como te quiero, meaning, oh, how I love you. A little girl wakes the night to mysterious, inviting noises. She wakes her brother, and they sneak downstairs to peek into the kitchen. To their amazement and delight, their parents are dancing and singing as they clean up the kitchen. Mama and Papa discover the two kids and sweep them into their embrace of a family dance. Slowly, the song changes to a lullaby. The children close their sleepy eyes. Then Mama and Papa tuck them into bed again. It's good for children to be exposed to cultures other than theirs. Kitchen Dance is about a Spanish family, and it talks about different music genre of the Spanish culture. Throughout the story, there were many movement words like twist, tapping, glide, twirl, spin, sway, bend, sweep, and bump. Children can act these different dance moves out while listening to Spanish movement. A compare and contrast chart can be used to discuss how this music is different from the music they are familiar with today. For an example, Spanish music uses maracas and harmonicas and guitars, more authentic instruments. The music that children listen to today is often composed of beats and uses computers to create those beats. I hope you all have enjoyed the books I chose for my diversity book review, and I hope that you all would add them to your library soon. Thank you.